It's the Murder Master Music Show. It's the Murder Master Music Show.
Yo, Prez.
It's the Murder Master Music Show.
Mac J.
It's the Murder Master Music Show. 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 Hip-hop is dead, but we don't resurrect it. You follow what mainstream says, but here it gets rejected. If you wearing tight jeans, don't expect to get respected. I'm from a time where wearing black was always on your checklist. From a time where faggots get checked if they reckless. From a time where if you got too much shine, we snatch your necklace. This real shit here, Illuminati, fuck the industry. We represent the street and they respect our street ministries. Take no shorts and cut the middleman, literally. This hip-hop savior, our birth scenes like nativity. This a place where no one sells out for reliability, and the masses can get a chance to explore more creativity. You gotta be kidding me. If you call that hip-hop, niggas with box fades and fluorescent flip-flops. We killin' Big Brother, cause we know he watch. You don't like what I'm doing, then you can suck mine. And you don't stop. Music Show. It's the Murder Master 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 Music Show.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? This is episode 312. You know what I'm saying? Murder Master Music Show. Got a special show tonight. We got the homie DJ No Request out of Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Looks like we might be facing you guys here in a few days for the World Series, yes, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, it'll be historic because y'all just got the 45. You know what I'm saying? You went a 45-year drought, you know, with the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Drought
I
no
don't
more,
know
man.
Not no more. So you guys are good in the NBA. I don't know when Cleveland won the World Series last, but it couldn't have been 108 years ago. It couldn't have been that fucking long ago. So I hope, you know, that's going to be a dogfight. I hope it goes the distance. But DJ, for the people listening, tell everybody who you are, man, and what you do and what you've been doing.
Wow, man. Basically, man, just it's just a soundboard for this music, man, and directing traffic, making connections. Definitely a DJ here, right here, born and raised in Cleveland. 33 years in the game, in the music industry. Well, actually in the music. 21 years in the music industry. 10 years as a brand. And, you know, just a host of accomplishments and different things I've reached, goals that I've reached in this music industry. Well, you know, I firstly, man, just want to thank God for putting me in this position right here. I want to thank you guys, Prez, Mac, for providing this platform, you know, for us to be able to talk about it. And, you know, thanking the guys that's directly involved with, you know, me being here, man. Jay Norton, you know, BF, you know, the Oomp, the host, you know, support that they've given me. Support that Bone Thugs and Harmony has given me, you know, been in that system for quite a while, over 20 years. And just a bunch of experience and knowledge here, man. Traveled across the world. I've, you know, DJ between, you know, here, Jamaica, Florida Keys, you know, Penthouse in Vegas, Hugh Hefner Suite. Just, you know, just a bunch of things that I've been able to do as a DJ, man, and I've transformed that from a DJ into a brand. So
Yeah.
now I'm just doing a couple different things, man, on the business side, and I'm still in the hood. Still rocking these turntables. You know what I'm saying? I use real wax, and I'm just a humble guy, man. I'm humbled and blessed to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you got longevity in the game. I mean, you mentioned Bone Thugs. What's your relationship like with them, and how long have you known them guys?
Well, I came in the game in '95, to be exact. The homie Big Mark and Flesh showed up at my doorstep, man. Me and Big Mark has been childhood friends. We both moved out of town, came back to Cleveland probably the same couple months. I had a mutual friend that connected us back together, man. And, from the time they came to my doorstep, man, I just been, creator of music, doing what I can to promote. I had a couple groups myself that I promoted, Bar None and Aftermath. Aftermath was a group that I got signed to Flesh and Bone, Inc., back in '96 when Flesh released his first album, Thugs. Aftermath had track 13 and 15. But that first group, we got signed over there, and from that point, just went through a lot of things, man, and I guess just stand in the grind, man. Just stand in the grind. The extended relationship is just, was actually Flesh and Bone DJ for FBG. That was something that I experienced for a couple years. Had fun with that, man, and just the extended relationship, man. As of now, they still supportive to me, and I appreciate the love that they give and show each time they come to Cleveland.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's always good to have friends in the industry, especially friends like that that are multi-platinum. I mean, them guys, they broke so many records. I still remember Paul McCartney throwing a little fit about
yes, sir.
telling him Busy had to give him the business. Sir. That was the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they iconic here, man. They iconic here. It's good to still see, Lazy is out there grinding on the, the Perfect Timing tour. He was just here a couple weeks ago. And they've been on the road tearing that up. Flesh is still doing this thing, man. He, came home and got busy. He got busy. He talked about coming home and getting busy. And he came home and went to work, man. And, being under Flesh Click and Camp, we experienced a lot of things, So lots of fun there, man. Lots of fun, great experience. The experience is it's priceless. The experience running with those guys because they're icons. They're bigger, as big as your Michael Jacksons and your, like you said, your Paul McCartneys and Beatles. They sold records.
Yeah,
and it has to be acknowledged. It has to be acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what's crazy? Straight out of Compton, they were barely mentioned. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how could you not mention it? They were multi-platinum before Eazy-E passed. So it was crazy how they were left out of that movie. They need their own flavor.
Well, I watched that movie, man, and I definitely seen a small shift. I was not directly with those guys while, they were traveling and all of that stuff. We was part of Mo Thug family, so we got a lot of what Cleveland had to offer with our friends, be it, Flesh, Lazy. And, so just being able to watch those guys transform, into who they are now is, it just, again, it has to be recognized, so, but yeah, man, it's a wonderful thing, definitely a wonderful thing.
Oh yeah. I think we got somebody from Atlanta here. This might be Big Oomp or DJ Jelly. Hey, welcome to the show. Who is this?
I'm Big Oomp. How you doing?
It's legendary Big Oomp. Doing real good, man. first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, it's an honor to have you on the show. Now, Atlanta, when it comes to the history of Atlanta, you're all through it, you know what I'm saying? I go back to the days of MC Shy D. One of my favorite producers is Mike Fresh, Poison Clan producer. And you know all these guys. How far back does your legacy in Atlanta go?
My legacy started, musically in 1991. 1991.
So you were coming up right at the time that the Hard Boys were coming out, Hitman, Sammy Sam. What was it like in Atlanta in that era?
Oh man, well it wasn't that. It was strictly underground then. Like, wasn't no radio support. Wasn't no, of course, wasn't no internet. There was hard times for Atlanta music and people trying to really make it in Atlanta. Well, like, it was real underground. You know, like back then, the New York people, the DJs, New York music ran the mainstream of Atlanta music. And for us to hear the Atlanta music, it was strictly underground. You had to be in the clubs or buy our mixtapes or DJ Elwood J mixtapes. That's how it was back then.
So it was much more of a struggle for you guys to get heard than it is today. Obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Wow, man. Yes. When put the work in.
No, like you mentioned, no internet. Pretty much just out the studio to the trunk to the people.
Yep.
You know, this is even before the days of Murder Dog and things of that nature as well. So, you know, but you cemented, you know what I'm saying, a legacy, you know what I'm saying, in the city of Atlanta. You know, who are some of the cats that you've worked with over the years for some of our listeners so they can kind of get an idea of what you've done?
Oh, man. Every artist that came out of Atlanta, all the rappers, we have broke the careers of a lot of the rappers that came out of the 2000s. Like, we was running the whole club scene. My DJs, we were the one that broke most of all the music coming up in the 2000s. But, T.I., Bone Crusher, Ludacris, Yin Yang Twins, Jeezy, 2 Chainz, Future, all of them. Everybody that came out, we done had a piece of helping their career. By us being in the clubs as DJs, we also do the mixtapes and mix DVDs, and then we have DJ Monte. He's been on Hot 107 for going on probably about 15 years, 10 to 15 years. And DJ Jelly, he's been on B103 for just as long. So we support and play all these cats' music. They'll break all their music come out of Atlanta.
You guys are responsible for a lot of, you know, records being sold too. A lot of people, like you said, you guys broke all these artists. What about like somebody like T.I.? Were you guys the first to break T.I.?
We was on the first ones to break T.I. We used to have 10 record stores. When T.I. first came out and dropped that mixtape, I think it was called PC3, something like that, we was the ones that had to distribute through all the stores. People came to our stores to pick up the underground music. This was before you was able to get your stuff into the Blockbuster music, the Peppermint music, all the chain stores. We had the underground scene on lock. We had stores on every neighborhood. So when T.I. first dropped, you had to come get his stuff through our stores to even get it before it even hit radio.
Wow.
First got started.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to see. You know, a lot of people don't know who's behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Just like me as a writer, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and what goes into making an artist get to the next level. Guys like you are needed to break records or to get merch in the stores, and you know what I'm saying? What made you even get into this, Oomp?
Man, I ran into these two guys that had a vision of doing the mixtape game like the dude named King Apple J. Apple J was a guy that did mixtapes on the east side of town. Well, he wasn't as popular on the west side of town. So these guys, DJ Jelly, MC Assault, and Starvin Marvin, they started making these mixtapes. So when I ran into them, they was on their first mixtape. I ran into them at a gas station. They ran up on my truck. Said, "Hey, big boy, pop this in." Put the mixtape in my tape deck. It was bassing, man. It had my truck just booming, like going bananas. So I bought the tape from them, gave them $10 for it. About another week or two, they saw me again at the same spot. Ran up on me again. "Hey, big boy, we got a new tape. Pop this in." Popped it in. I was like, wow, this thing here. I gave them $10 for that one. And then I was like, hey, man, what y'all boys do? They was like, we make these mixtapes. I said, y'all boys rap? They was like, yeah, we rap. I said, well, shoot, man, I'm trying to put out me a rap group. Take my number. And I gave them a number, and then we ended up linking up. And from there, man, I invested into their vision of the mixtape world. Then we opened up a flea market booth in 1991 at Green Rock Flea Market. And then, shit, man, from there, before we knew it, in the next 4 to 5 years, we had like 12 record stores. We was the largest independent black retail chain in Atlanta. And we ran that. See, we held that down for at least 10 years before people just started able to even come around and start even able to put stores up, and this kind of stuff. Then when the bootleggers came, kind of started making us shut stores down because they was putting stuff up on every gas station, every corner. We selling CDs for $10. They selling CDs $5 for $10. So that messed the game up a little bit. So they kind of shut us down a little bit on our.
You gotta get rid of them fucking cockroaches pretty quick.
Yeah,
you gotta put some Jay Prince moves on them and ghetto style DJs. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I think we got Jelly on the line. DJ Jelly, is this you?
What's up, fellas? What's happening?
Oh, man.
Jelly. What's up, big boy?
Welcome to the show, man.
All right.
We're just talking about what you guys been doing as far as, breaking records and getting people noticed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What about yourself, Jelly? When did you first get into the game?
When I came from St. Louis, I went to college in Atlanta in 90. I got a job at Bobby Brown's studio, got fired from that summer, and then ended up working at Magic City like literally the next week. So that was part of my introduction to the A-Town. And I was managing over at Peppermint Records. And then I ended up hooking up with our main producer, Freddie B., who did a lot of the classic Oomp beats. And he introduced me to MC Assault. And so MC Assault wanted to take the J team out. Hey, check this out. Lady DJ said that Howard was trying to be an MC in the J team. That's what made him mad, supposedly. They wouldn't let him in. Yeah, she told me that about 2 weeks ago. I hollered. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. But that's another story, though. But, hooked up with MC Assault, and eventually we met Big Oomp, Muscle. And we just started putting things together from there, man. 90, 91. What's up, bro?
So you got to witness all the Hard Boys, Hitman, Sammy Sam, of course, MC Assault.
Yeah, all that.
You were right there
during
all that.
Yeah.
Gangsta
I was
Pat
working at the record
there
stores and the strip clubs.
Or down that way, Skinny Pimp. A lot of guys from Memphis went down to Atlanta. What did you guys first think of the Memphis Cats when they came down there? Because they had a different style. What did you think of their?
No, that was tight. It was tight because BF, our road manager, he would bring stuff off the road. I'd be over there at Oomp spot making them tapes, and he'd drop them by. Then I really started just reaching out to all the Memphis Cats. They stop through, they come to to our little house that Oomp has, which is now our office, and they would just come and do freestyles on the mixtape because I was excited. You know, I've always looked at this as a fan of music more so than who I am.
Yeah.
It was more of appreciating just music, just hearing different stuff, and I always felt people should hear it. That was my whole thing about the Southern movement. But yeah, all them cats used to come through. Skinny used to always come through there. Tommy, everybody used to just come to the crib and goddamn just go off on the mixtape, rock with Sammy Sam, everything. It was like a little hub for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, you had it, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta where everybody wanted to move to Atlanta in the 90s, man. Everybody would, of course, Short being the most famous, or one of the most famous. Mm-hmm. He came down there. You know what I'm saying? It must have been an honor for you guys having all these guys coming there and wanting to work with you. What was it like when you Short arrived in Atlanta?
Shoot, I used to run at him at the strip clubs first and just hang out. We just chop it up. And then we started working on a MC Assault and Jelly project, and we used to have them come through and record. So that was cool. It was like early 90s, like 92, 93, around that time. So that was cool. And, of course, you know, Oomp being the connoisseur of the smoke that he is, you know, all them cats would come through the studio, A-Ball, MJG, smoke with him, all that. That seems to be just tight, you know.
Hey, like that's ironic, too. Yeah, it was like that. That's ironic, too, Scott. DJ NO. I moved to Atlanta in 91, man. And Atlanta was on fire when I got there. Outkast was really doing their thing. It was the year of the Freaknik, the one that they took away. I've never seen a Freaknik like 91. ATL was on fire, man, and I wasn't even DJ No Request at the time, you know. It was John. And me and DF was friends back in 91. We had a company ourselves. We sold mixtapes, jazz mixtapes. You know, we was so cold. We were selling tapes. We didn't even have them made up yet, but people was giving us their money. And,
that's what's up.
You know, we had good games. Yeah, Atlanta was hot then, man. It was really hot in 91.
She was hot all through that decade.
All through that decade, man. I got there. I left in 95. And right when things was really cooking, I was winning the World Series around then. Atlanta was playing Cleveland, and we was talking mad shit all the time. Crazy.
That's what's up.
Man, it's been a pleasure for myself, man. I just, you know, just to put it out there, I had a chance to travel a little bit with Jelly as well. We did a couple things, and we did some in Dayton. I think Pittsburgh, you know, of course out there in ATL, you know, Big Oomp has opened arms to me, man. It's been a blessing, you know, little nappy head from St. Clair, you know, come out to ATL, man, and just get the love that I've gotten. You know, it's just been an appreciative situation, and you know, it's to even have talk of Oomp Camp North. I mean, it's like, wow. Yeah. You know, it's some things that need to be, discussed, I'm sure.
Right.
You know.
I'm on the phone with them now. We're doing an interview. Yeah, my bad.
I definitely got to ask you guys this, though. You know, everybody knows Pac was big down in Atlanta. You know, what was it like? Did you guys meet him when he first came down there? If so, what was it like when he came down there? What kind of a cat was he?
I mean, for the few times I met him at the strip club, you know, I was always at the strip club all the time. Not necessarily spending money, but just DJing and slanging the tape. Yeah. And Pop, he was, you know, the few times I met him, he was cool. You know, he get around a bunch of niggas and he get turned up. But for the most part, he was just laid back and just kicking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's been 20 years since these been killed, man. It's nuts. But the Outlaws are down there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are still in Atlanta. A lot of people are still there. What keeps bringing people to Atlanta, guys?
Big.
You say what?
What keeps bringing people to Atlanta? Because they're still coming there.
So what brings them here?
Yeah.
Say it one more time.
What keep bringing? What he saying? Atlanta's pretty big. He said people pretty much still in Atlanta. What keep bringing people to Atlanta?
Yeah, because the artists come from the region, come there from the Bay Area, from the East Coast.
Club. And then it ain't gang related. It's crazy. The gangs ain't exposed, outside the hood as much as they go to these other places. Like we don't got a lot of gangs. It's bad, but it ain't as bad as most major cities. So people feel like, you still got a free life to come here. You can still ride around. You can still go shopping. You can still go out to eat. You can hang around without getting shot up, running and dodging bullets and craziness. You still got a whole bunch of areas where you can party.
Yeah, most definitely. What are you guys doing today, 2016? What do you guys got going right now?
Well, we still got the label. We got 3 artists. We got Big Corey, JT, and Shantae Renee. So we're still underground with that, grinding that out right now. We still got 1 record store. And, man, we're still trying to get some players to keep it going. Jelly's still on the radio. Macho's still on the radio. Jelly's still making mixtapes. Jelly's still making mixtapes. I said Jelly's still on the radio. Jelly's still making mixtapes. He's traveling.
Yeah,
Jelly on the phone, he can tell you.
I'm at a Lucci concert now that I'm helping do with the station. A lot of that stuff ain't stopped. I teach over at the Scratch DJ Academy, RIP to Jam Master Jay, of course, and I teach over there on the regular. I still help younger artists. And I'm in the management now, bands, younger cats, I'm in all that. It's all a part of the same thing we've been doing. Keeping that going. Waiting on Sammy Sam to get home next November.
Yeah, I was going to ask
Definitely,
you about
so we do that Oomp reunion.
I was going to ask you, man, where has he been? He's been locked up, I imagine. How long has he been locked up for?
5 years.
How long about? Yeah. 5 years. And he said he's ready to do it one more for the road. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
He want to go one more time for the road.
Hell. I reviewed a couple of his albums. I think Stepdaddy and maybe another one. The guy was dope as fuck. He didn't sound like anything else from Atlanta at all. You know what I'm saying? He had his own style. And I'm glad he's coming back. When do you guys expect it to be released?
Should he say November? Next November.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. We got a caller on the line. 678. How you doing?
What's up, y'all?
All right.
It's Marcel, the Underground Savior.
What's going on?
Ain't nothing. What's up, Jelly, man? Well, I don't know. I don't know. You remember me from at the airport all the time and stuff when I holler at you and stuff back in 2007. You come from Tokyo a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
How you, man?
Always. Hey, I'm doing all right, man. It's kind of chilly out here and stuff. I know you be busy and stuff, but hey, I know my Camp tapes, man. We used to be real crunk back in the day. There, and I keep telling you, I need to bring Camp back because Baby D's still hard. But I seen Loco last year, and he and DJ Cal and I think y'all got a new guy. What's that new guy? DJ the Correleo. They just dropped that Calvin and Correleo. They dropped that new mixtape, The Real Atlanta. I told him, man, I need that. His verse was killing it. That intro he did.
Yeah. That was a hard intro. That was a hard intro. Real talk.
Yeah. And a big core, he's doing big tough too. I think he's growing up. And y'all got a new artist, a female artist. She's fine. She's fine, man. She's just
That's what's up.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad everything all right and stuff. Just y'all need to bring back Intoxicated. I need to bring back Nelly Shawty and Be Real and stuff. When they drop that Which Your Way, I still bumping that Which Your Way and that stuff. That album is classic right there. Classic. And these young folks,
that's one of my favorite Oomp albums.
Yeah. And y'all had a video. Y'all had a video for what's that
Get
song? Yeah. I still can't find it on the internet and stuff.
Yeah, they've been asking a lot about them old videos, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because back in the days, y'all on like midnight, y'all dropped that Oomp Camp Live TV, and y'all need to bring that back too, so those young folks. But the new technology and stuff.
That's right. That's how we work.
Yeah, we ain't had no camera stuff and all that. News come on channel 10, 69, midnight, I think 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah. And showing them underground videos, supporting everybody in the South and in the West and North. And that's how it was back in the days, too. Yeah.
Right. Well, it's good to see you guys still doing things today. You know what I'm saying? 2016. We got another caller all the way from France. I wanted to ask you guys a question. What's up, Sen?
Yeah. Hi, Scott. Hi, Mike J. Hi, DJ Jelly. Yeah, I have a question for DJ Jelly. Tell us about your Hitman Sammy Sam, who was the first crunk ATL rapper and real underrated nowadays. And his album you produced, The Last Man Standing. Can you talk about his album and also the fact he's real underrated nowadays for the young generation?
Mhm. You say what about for the young generation? I couldn't hear the last part.
Oh, I think a lot of young generation forget him.
Oh yeah, well he'll be back next November, and hopefully we will reintroduce him more than likely. And what I'm seeing, especially in Atlanta, they're starting to kind of look for the older stuff now. They're starting to get into that. Like we just at the cusp, of, like at the beginning of it. I'm seeing the younger kids trying to pay attention. So we'll get Sam, the Hitman, back rolling. Mhm.
That's a good thing that you're seeing that because there's got to come a point where the guys that laid the foundation are respected. You know what I mean? If you guys were coming up, you had people before you that you paid homage to, and vice versa, and so on and so on. Nowadays, these guys are straight stealing names. They're not even using Google. They're just, you might have 5 DJ Jellies or something. You know what I mean? It's like not even realize that there's a DJ Jelly who's already solidified, been doing it for a few decades. So I mean, it's good that cats are starting to actually want to know the history. And that's what we try to do over here, the preservation. You know what I'm saying? But while I got you guys on the line, one thing I definitely want to touch on, it's unfortunate we even have to, but Shorty Low. I interviewed him for Murder Dog for D4L back in the day. Man, that was a huge blow to your city. What can you guys say about him, and what was he like as a person?
Nick?
He was a good guy, man. I didn't know him as much, but the times that I did deal with him and meet him and hung around with him, it was a great vibe, man. So our relationship was pretty cool for the time that we spent together. Jelly know him a lot more because Jelly supported his music when he was in the clubs and all that stuff.
Yeah, he was Shorty was. I mean, he was just simple, laid back, West Side. I mean, cool as hell, just like Oomp. Just wasn't studying shit and just was vibing. He just kept it rolling. Wasn't tripping off nothing. Getting to the money. Not to be on some cliche shit, but he just was. You could tell he'd seen a lot, and he was respectful when he dealt with people. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy on my end over here in Cleveland, man. Unfortunately I didn't have a chance to meet that brother, but he came to Cleveland and spread some of that ATL love. He rocked a song with the homie Cleveland native named Chase, who was a St. Clair rapper. You know, unfortunately, you know, got taken away into a bid, but Shorty Low came down here, man, and Chase, and they lit St. Clair up, man. They lit St. Clair up. They got a video. What's the name of the video? Let me find out the name of that song. Can't think of it right now, but yeah, I'll share that, man. But I just wanted to share that, man. You know, dude came to St. Clair, man, and lit it up. And, you know, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I loved his music. His music still rocked the club,
and he'll rock a song on the spot. Like about 4 months ago, we did something over at I did something with Pastor Troy and Kilo over at the sports bar, and Lowe came in and was just kicking it, popping the bottles, and he just turned up with the music. All right, let's go, just you know, he wasn't tripping off nothing. On the spot.
Yeah. Big Riders, Chase and Shorty Low. Y'all can YouTube that, Google that, you know. Put Shorty on the clear, man, so I'm just putting that out, Big Riders by Chase.
Nice.
What about, you know, we have Royal C on here, you know what I'm saying, Hard Boys, Mike Fresh, you know, say, did you ever work with Mike Fresh? Hell of a producer. He did, I believe he did a couple of the Poison Clan albums. You ever work with him at all?
Stuff. Never. I never really, I know I ran across him, but I ain't never really had no relationship.
Oh. And you said, what about the Hard Boys?
Oh, yeah. Oomp, you was real tight with Daryl. Yeah.
Yeah, they was dope as hell.
Yeah.
That was
like
really
first hardcore group in the 8 times.
Yeah, other than Shy D, that was my introduction to ATL. I was like, that's some hard shit. Like you said, some real hard shit. 8-Town Hardheads. But they say
SMK
really,
had.
Yeah, SMK from Memphis.
Yeah, he's from Memphis, man. He burned some rubber down south, man. That album he had, The Penny. And that was one of the hardest albums I heard coming from the South.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, SMK.
Straight out of, Rochester, New York.
Yeah.
Brother Marquis.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Good dude.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. Brother Marquis, he did his first mixtape. I sent him to a friend of mine, King JC in Memphis, and he went down there and stayed with him for a while. And SMK, he got involved with it, and they actually produced Brother Marquis' first mixtape. Most people don't even know it exists. You know what I'm saying? It's rare as hell, but it's out there.
Do you still got it?
Oh. No, I don't have it. No, man. It was reviewed in the Murder Dog, though. But
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was a different, you know.
All right,
Brother Marquis solo.
Take that one off.
Produced by a Memphis producer. So a lot of cats don't even know that. But what do you guys do?
He was a cool dude. He produced a couple tracks on. We released. We had a record label here in Cleveland, G&T Records. We was really tearing up the scenes back in 2000. We had a lot of involvement from some locals and some heavy hitters. But SMK did a couple tracks on that album, man. I think it was that Independence Day. We went out to ATL and did some recording right up in the big house next door to Too Short. You know, some good things that happened out there. But, SMK laid 2 raw tracks out on that album, man. That dude had a high hand for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, what about, you know what I'm saying, like Baby D, you still working with him and all? Or?
Yeah, nah. I just see him in the streets sometimes.
Oh, okay.
That's about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always love, you know. He's still out there, you know, on his grind, trying to get his music rolling.
What are you guys doing? Like, you guys got anything planned in the future? Like you said, you're doing something with Sam when he comes home. Any others, like, mixtapes we can look forward to, or anything you guys got popping, or the tour or anything?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
I'm always dropping mixtapes. Always that. You talk about like special type of mixtapes or whatever.
Well, where can they, if they want to get some of your mixtapes right now, where could they go get them?
Hotmix.com. Of course, they can come to Atlanta and go to Old National Flea Market.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or they could come to Cleveland and holler at DJ No Request for that Kush Part 2. That's one of the hottest CDs in Cleveland, man. I'm telling you, people are still calling me today for a copy of that Kush Part 2, bro.
I'm glad
I got a master copy. I got a master copy.
I'm glad you're still doing physical.
Yeah.
So many motherfuckers don't do physical copies anymore. It's digital only. It's like, no, some of us still like CDs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, real talk.